I'm part of Team Weaver and Team Synergy. Today I want to go over how to trot and trot smooth, because a lot of my riders struggle with it, because the first thing they do is they walk and everything's good, but as soon as they ask them to pick up that next gait, they end up flopping all over the place, and they usually immediately start pulling back because it's scary and they feel like they're going to fall off. So the first thing I always tell every one of my riders when I meet them, and every time they ride with me, is keep your heels down. If you look, my heel is lower than my toe. Natural tendency is going to be to squeeze your legs, which is going to cause your heel to come up. If you do that and you watch my shoulders and you see him, he starts twitching. They don't like all that weight being pushed down on their withers, and you end up with your booty out behind you, which causes you to kind of start looking a little bit like this. Nobody likes this feeling at all. Makes you feel like you're going to fall off at any moment. So the best solution is you drop your heels. And suddenly you have this awesome balance that you didn't have 3 seconds before. The other thing that heels down does is it makes sure that you're not squeezing here. The next thing I always see my riders do that's connected is they tend to want to hold on as tight as possible. That sounds great in theory, but almost the tighter you squeeze, the more out of balance you're going to be with your horse. So if you watch, the next move I always see people do, they grab this horn, which is fine. I want you to use the horn, especially when you're starting out. But they grab this horn like this, they let those heels come up, and if you watch, it makes it way worse. Now you see me, I'm falling all over my horse. He's a good boy, he's going to keep trucking along, but he doesn't love it. So if you're going to use your horn when you're starting out, you're going to use the top of it. Rather than holding it like a bottle, you're going to push against it like a car horn. If you do it like that, it's going to push you into your saddle, and then you drop those heels like you're supposed to. Suddenly you're going to look like you're just floating with your horse. No matter if they're trotting fast or they're trotting slow, you're still going to be able to carry on a conversation. It's really hard to carry on a conversation when you're bouncing all over the place. When you're ready to stop from that trot or you're ready to slow down, you just rock your seat into that saddle, almost let your pockets kind of tuck underneath you. It'll cause your horse to come up and stop underneath themselves to where most of the time you won't even have to pull with your reins. Otherwise, what you tend to want to do when you're ready to stop, everybody wants to say, whoa, and they pull back like this. You see it's really ugly. So the best way we can do it to help our horse is to sit deep. Ooh. And you notice I didn't even have to use my hands. So between heels down, trying not to squeeze, using your horn correctly, and then knowing how to slow them down with your body rather than your hands, you pretty well will have a good start to an awesome ride, and then go from there. Thank you for watching.